This is Dr. D. Govardhan, Professor in Department of Aeronautical Engineering, Institute of Aeronautical Engineering, Hyderabad. Today the topic is covering outcome-based education, engineering mechanics. National Board of Accreditations, NBA, is responsible for the accreditation of higher education institution in India. The NBA is established by AICTE in 1994 and operated as an autonomous body since 2010. In 2014, it was granted a full membership status in the Washington Accord. NBA accredits the programs within the institute, but it does not accredit the institute. Hence, before applying for NBA accreditation, the concerned department should make sure that the COs are well defined and serve the purpose of outcome-based education. The curriculum generally is dynamically adapted to the requirements of the different stakeholders of institute like students, parents, industry partners, and recruiters. For accreditation point of view, the higher education institutes are classified into two categories as per the NBA. The Tier 1, the institutions of all IITs, NITs, central universities, state universities, and autonomous institutions. And Tier 1 institutions can claim the benefits as per the Washington Accord. The Tier 2 institutions consist of the colleges which are affiliated to the universities. Outcome-based educations. OBE's outcome-based education is all about the feedback and outcomes. The four levels of outcomes from OBE are program educational objectives. It is prepared by the head of the department. And feedback will be taken from the stakeholders after completion of 4 to 5 years of graduations. The program outcomes, these are two, it is defined by NBA. The program specific outcomes, the department, it is prepared by head of the department. And these outcomes can be evaluated immediately after graduations. Course outcomes, these are now prepared by the concerned subject teacher and evaluated at the end of the course completions. The advantage of OBE are international recognitions and global employment opportunity to the students, more employable and innovative graduates with the professionals and the soft skills, social responsibilities and ethics, better visibility and reputation of the ethical technical education among the stakeholders, improve the commitment and involvement of all stakeholders, enabling the graduates to excel in their professions and accomplish greater heights in their career, preparing graduates for the leadership positions and making them aware of the opportunities in the technology development. The benefits of the OBE for the faculty members. The faculty members are referred as change of agents in OBE. Teaching will become a far more creative and innovative career. The faculty members will no longer feel the pressure of having to be the source of all knowledge. The faculty members share the thinking and vision of the students towards a course. Program educational objectives. The program educational objectives be defined by the head of the department in consultation with the faculty members and senior professors of the institute. The PUs are promised by the department to aspiring the students about what they will achieve once they join in the program. The PEOs are about the professional career accomplishment after 4 to 5 years of their graduations. PEOs can be written from the different perspectives like career, technical, competency, and behavior. In PEOs do not use any technical terms as it is read by the prospective students who wants to join the programs. Generally, 3 to 5 PEOs are recommended. The program outcomes. These are defined by the NBA, is having 12 outcomes. The program outcomes is broad in the scope and able to do at the end of the program. PEOs are to be in lines with the graduate attributes as listed in the Washington Accord. PEOs are to be specific, measurable, and achievable. Program specific outcomes. The program specific outcomes are the statement that describe what the graduates of specific engineering program should be able to do after completion of the course. Okay, Bloom's taxonomy. The Bloom taxonomy is considered as a global language for education. The teachers generally use in writing the course outcomes as it provides structures and a list of action verbs. The stages go up, climbing complexity and what the demand of the students. Okay, there are 6 levels of Bloom's taxonomy. First, the students need to simply remember the informations. Does not demonstrate having learned it, only memorizations. The second one is understanding. Third, apply. Fourth, analyzing. Fifth, evaluations. And sixth, creativity or creating. The course outcomes. The course outcome is a formal statement to what the students are expected to learn in a course. It is referred to specific knowledge, practical skills, areas of professional developments, attitudes, higher order thinking skills, and etc. When creating course outcomes, consider the following guidelines. Limit the course outcomes to 5 to 6 statements for the entire course. The focus on overarching knowledge and or the skills. Course outcomes having 3 major characteristics. Specify an action by the students, learner, that is observable. They specify the actions by the students and specify the action that is to be done now. While writing course outcomes, the following procedure is preferable now. The students should be able to, that is after completion of the course, the meaning is the students should be able to plus behavior plus resulting the evidence. These CEOs are linked to the POs which are defined by the NBA. So for engineering mechanics, the total just 6 CEOs are identified. First one, is reduce the unknown forces by free body diagrams to a given equilibrium force system through mechanics laws and derived laws. Interpret the static and dynamic friction laws for the equilibrium state of the wedge, ladder, and screw jack. Identify the centroid and center of gravity for the simple and composite plane sections from the first principle. Calculate the moment of inertia and mass moment of inertia of a circular plate, cylinder, cone, and sphere from the first principles. apply the D'Alembert's principle to a dynamic equilibrium system by introducing inertia force for knowing the acceleration and the forces involved in the system. Determine the governing equations for the momentum and vibrational phenomena of mechanical systems by using energy principle for obtaining coefficient and circular frequency. Okay, these are the six COs identified what the student is expected to learn after completion of the course. The POs already we have taken, it is defined by the NBA. In this one, the first five are represented, that is technical POs, and the remaining 6 to 12 are non-technical. Okay, I mean, reading the just all the POs, just important words. The first PO one, it consists of engineering knowledge. The second one is problem analysis. Third one is design development of solutions. And fourth one, conduct investigation of complex problems. Fifth one, modern tool usage. These five POs are related to the technical or related to the subject. The non-technicals are PO6, the engineering and society, environment and sustainability, PO8 ethics, 9 individual and teamwork, 10 communications, 11 project management and finance, lifelong learning, 12 POs. The COs of the each course are always mapped with the POs defined by the NBA. So for the engineering mechanics, the CO1, the course outcomes 1, it is mapped with the PO1 and PO2, and second CO2 is mapped with the PO2, third with the PO2 and PO4, and 4 PO1, 5 with the PO1, and 6 with the PO2 and PO4, and with the program specific outcomes with the 1. So here, how many key competences that are covering in CO1 they are given now. In PO1, 2 competences out of 3. In PO2, for first one, CO1, 2 out of 3, and PO2 is 4 competences out of 10 key components. Similarly, 2, it is 3, CO3, PO2 is 4, and PO4 again 2, CO4 2, CO5 2, and CO6 is covering 3 key competencies in PO2 and 2 components in PO4. At the same time, in specific outcomes, it is 2 key components out of 3. So generally, these are evaluated in the form of percentages now. So 2 by 3 nothing but here it is equal to 66.7%. 4 key components out of 10, hence it is the 40%. So it is evaluated in the form of this a percentage how much key components that are matching. So course articulation matrix is there now. PO and PSO mapping. In this case, the COs and POs and COs and POs on the scales of 0 to 3, 0 being no correlations, 1 being the low correlations, and 2 being the medium correlations, and 3 being higher correlations. So if it is less, the percentage 0 to 5% is treated as 0, that is no correlations. The second one is 5 to 40, it is low, it is equal to 1. 2 means 40 to 60, percentile of correlations, and above 60 it is treated as 60 to 100 it is treated as substantial or high now. Okay, based on the percentage of correlations, it is represented in the scale of 3 as shown in figure. So the total, the POs 1 are there 9 in the subjects, and the PO2 is 4, PO4 again 2, and PSOs 1, it is nothing but matching with the 3 now. So average when we are taking now, that is the total number of the points we got divided by number of COs that are correlated, it is equal to first one PO1 it is nothing but 3, PO2 1, and PO4 1, that is the PSO 1 now. So assessment methodology, it can be done by using two methods, direct as well as the indirect now. The direct method is evaluated by conducting CIE examinations, that is continuous internal examinations, semester end examinations, and seminars, laboratory practices, students viva, certifications, term paper, 5 minutes video, and open-ended experiments and assignments. So just map that all these things with the POs as well as the PSOs. And assessment methodology in indirect, it is many projects by the experts, end semester OBE feedback. Okay, depending on the values we got now, here 3 nothing but it is a substantially high now. If it is the sum of the direct as well as the indirect values, if it is low, here the faculty has to decide the review of the syllabus once again, so that the expected level should be obtained at least for the next academic year. So here the outcome based education is the most important. Generally it has to meet the expectation of the stakeholders, the faculty as well as the students. Okay, thank you.
Like, share and subscribe. Hit the bell icon for more updates.